Sony is bringing a lot of the features found in its latest Android tablet to its newest smartphone, the Xperia Z. This is available exclusively on T-Mobile, and starting from the design, it looks a lot like the tablet itself, albeit a lot smaller. You can see it's got a very nice, it's not Gorilla Glass, but it's equally durable on both the front and the back. And it's got a very squarish design, also like the tablet, which makes it a little bit wide, and uncomfortable, but not terrible. If we look around, there's a large power button right here, below which are volume controls. And you'll notice that all of the ports are covered. Like here's the microSD card, a USB port, and a headphone jack on the top. That's because this is water resistant up to 3 feet for 30 minutes. And we're going to test that feature in a second. But first, let's talk about the phone a little bit more. It's got a Snapdragon processor, which means it's very fast and speedy. We can zip through things pretty quickly. It pops open menus. It has a nice little feature here called Small Apps. They sort of sit on top of the window like that. Like, for example, there's a little calculator. And you can open up, say, the browser in the background as well. We like the display. It's fairly bright, but the viewing angles are a little bit narrow. As soon as you start tilting it, it starts to wash out a little bit. But if you'd head on, it's really nice. This also has a really nice camera. It's a 13 megapixel camera on the back and another camera on the front here, and they both can shoot video in HDR, which is pretty nice. Plus, you get a lot of the software in here for the camera that you'll find on Sony's dedicated point-and-shoot cameras. For example, there's intelligent auto, like a superior auto mode, and as well as a bunch of other things, including panorama and a burst mode. Also built into the Xperia Z is an NFC chip, which means you can touch it to pair with other devices, such as a speaker like this. It connects via Bluetooth to stream data, but it does the initial handshake via NFC. So for example, I can start playing music on here. And then I'll just touch it to here.
Disconnected.
And now it's playing right here. And of course, as we mentioned, this is a water-resistant phone, so I can just dunk it in there, and it's still playing music right to the speaker. It's pretty neat. Only a few phones like this, such as the Galaxy S4 Active, are water resistant like this. So it's a nice feature, especially if you're outdoors on a summer day. One thing, you cannot use the touchscreen while it's underwater. So if you, say, want to film somebody underwater, you're going to have to start above the surface and then with the camera and then drop down underneath it. So that's a quick look at the Sony Xperia Z. It's available for $99 down on T-Mobile only, which puts it on the same price as the HTC One and the Galaxy S4. Of course, you can't throw those phones in the water like this one, so that may be nice for those who are a little bit klutzy. This is Mike Prospero for Laptop Magazine.